Here's another idea that I came up with to grow some vegetables and utilize I guess a space that I wouldn't normally use for anything else. But as you can see, I have a soaker hose down here, and all along this fence I've planted any kind of plants or vegetables like beans and cucumbers, watermelons, squash, anything that kind of vines. What else do we have here? Cantaloupe, those kind of things. Anyway, I've got a soaker hose that runs all the way along this fence, and the way that I feed this soaker hose is through this barrel. And as you can see, there's a water hose coming up to it. That comes from the fish pond, and that'll be in a later video, that'll be in another video, but it basically just runs along the ground and over to the fish pond. And I have a pump that's in the fish pond that fills this barrel, and we use the water from the pond to water these plants. And as you notice, or as you can see, there's a lot of dead grass in this area. This is a low-lying area in my yard, and as you'll probably notice in a lot of my videos, I do not waste a whole lot of stuff. I try to reuse everything. So my grass clippings, I use those to fill in low-lying areas in my yard, to fill those in. And after, it takes a little while, if you can stand the look of the grass and the leaves and stuff, after about a year, that kind of composts itself down, and it will break down and just start growing grass again. I've got a couple of areas in my yard, I can show those in another video, but I've got areas in my yard that were really low, and I basically used just grass clippings, dumped them into that area, let them just compost on their own. Don't do anything special to them. Nothing to help them along or anything. Just let them rot and compost on their own. But just another idea. A little bright out here, but I'm experimenting with some of this chicken wire, or just some fencing, whatever it's called. A neighbor of mine gave it to me, and it was all tore up, as you can see. He hit it with his weed eater or something, and so he offered it up to me. I took it, and so what I've done here is I've put these 2x4s all along the top of the fence line. You can see here, and I've put this wire up, and as soon as these viney plants start growing, hopefully they'll grow up the fence, and eventually they will, grow over the top of this. It's just an experiment. It may not work, but if it doesn't, then I'll probably take this fencing down and just run it along the fence to help with the trellis effect. So there you go. Hope you enjoy.